What's up, everybody? CoKnowPro coming at you with a cool little video here. What we got going on is some garage floor epoxy coating, and basically we're gonna take this old garage, old garage flooring, and make it look beautiful again. And as you can see, this floor has been painted. It has an existing paint job on it. So when you buy your epoxy coating, your garage floor epoxy coating, make sure you read the instructions. Always read the instructions. And they have a couple different ways to do it. There's a way to do it when it's just bare concrete, and there's a way to do it when it's painted concrete. And so you have to follow both instructions very well. And there's also a thing called the tape test, which you have to do when the floor has an existing paint job on it. So right here, these are some decorative chips. And these decorative chips, what I have, when you paint the epoxy down, you do like a 4 foot by 4 foot, 5 foot by 5 foot grid, and then you sprinkle these chips on, as so. And it'll just melt right into the epoxy paint. So on the next day when you come, it all feels like it's just one product. It'll just, when you put it on and the paint's wet, it'll just sort of melt into the paint. Awesome. It gives it killer. It gives it a killer look, it gives it texture, it helps bond the paint together. It just makes it look like a more professional product when you throw the paint chips down. Alright, everybody, but as you can see, this floor, it had some wear and tear on it, so it's about time to, make it look nice again. So what we have here is, this is a synthetic bristle brush, and it's for all-purpose paints. Okay, and you want to get that kind of brush to do this work. And then I also like to get a roller handle, which is this, and then that's a 3/8 nap roller sleeve that we have on there, and we just slide it onto the roller handle. And then that's a screen, 5-gallon bucket with a roller screen inside. Okay, I always like to use the 5-gallon bucket instead of the painter's tray, because the painter's tray always seems to get sloppy, and it's hard to keep the paint inside the tray, and it's just not very professional. I like the 5-gallon bucket, and because you can use it just like that. And a tip too, when you're dipping the roller sleeve into the paint, make sure when you dip it down in there, don't roll it back up on the screen, because it'll splash onto your leg. You just roll it down. See, if you roll it down like that, it'll just splash down into the bucket. You don't want to roll it up. It'll splash onto your leg. Trust me, that's a little trick, and you'll see if you start rocking with the bucket and the roller sleeve. So after you figure all that out and you're all ready to go with all your product, and you have all that mixed up, and I followed the instructions and mixed part A with part B properly, and I put it in that 5-gallon bucket. But I just wanted to tell you that you have to do a tape test, okay? And the tape test, basically what it is you take a piece of duct tape or really strong tape, and you go around in areas in the garage where the floor is suspect and it looks like it might peel, and then you lay that tape down, you push it down really good, firmly, and then you rip it up really quick. And if you see paint come up onto the tape, then that means that you need to probably strip that old paint job off of that paint before you apply this epoxy. Okay, you have to make sure that existing paint job that you're about to apply the epoxy on is adhered to the concrete really good. Like, that means it's like just bonded to the existing concrete really well. And then that way, when you throw the epoxy on, when you roll it on, and it'll stay on. It'll create a good bond, because it's bonding to something that has a good bond to the concrete, and that's basically what you want. So we got that roller handle. We're going to attach that to our roller sleeve, and then we're ready to rock. So what we're going to have to do is cut it in first, and then we're going to roll it all out in our grids, like I say. And then also your edges. When you roll out a 4 foot by 4 foot or 5 foot by 5 foot section, you want to make sure you keep all your edges wet. So you want to move pretty quickly with this product. Okay? And another quick tip too, it says on the instructions how to clean the floor, but we mopped it a couple times, dried it, gave it a light sanding, then mopped it again, gave it the tape test multiple times. This paint job was locked down really well to the garage, so we went ahead and just painted right over it. So we're gonna go ahead and show you how to do it, everybody, and we really hope you enjoy the video, because we enjoy making these videos for you. And please subscribe, and we'd appreciate that. And here's the video as is. Hope you enjoy, everybody. do it. So here's a couple techniques on rolling. So this is like the X technique, what I call it. So you basically get your nap really thick with paint, and you make an X, and then you just fill in the grid, and just until that X is basically gone. But you have to move your product quick, and you get in a nice little rhythm, and you'll be good. Then there's another technique that's called the W technique, which you'll see right now. All right, and the W technique is you make a W, just like that, and then you get some more paint on your roller sleeve, and then you just fill in those. You just basically fill in the W. And you can do this same technique on the wall too when you're painting on the wall. And one of the tricks about being a really good painter and painting product good is not being afraid of the paint. Like, just get the paint and put it on the ground or put it on the wall, and keep the paint thick. If you see that it's starting to drip, then roll it again. Back roll it, it's called. So that means that you roll it until your roller's a little bit drier than it was, and then you back roll it so it removes the paint if you feel like you have too much paint in the area, because you don't want the paint to really pool up. All right, and always put it thicker in areas where it's a high traffic area. All right, everybody, and keep all your edges wet. There you go. Enjoy. Awesome. So here we are, we're finishing this floor up. So if you see the edge here, I like to put it on really thick on the edge because that's a high traffic area, obviously. And two, I wanted to point out that, you know, obviously I put down this rosin paper here to, if I have any drips, that I can protect that existing asphalt in the front of the garage. But you see that little bit of damage to the concrete right there? Now, if you really want to do a really extensive job on the floor, you can put some resurfacing cement, you know, with a high PSI in those cracked areas, or in those little damaged concrete areas. And then when you put this epoxy down on top of that cement, that resurfacing cement, and it would really come out nice too. But in this case, we weren't doing that. We were just putting the coating down, and we just want to demonstrate that you can basically make it without even doing that cement resurfacing. It's still going to look gorgeous. This product has a really high gloss to it, and when it's finished, it's a really durable product. It feels like a really nice new floor, like you just basically redid your garage. You know, it's amazing the feel when you walk into a garage that's just been done with this product. It's really high gloss. It has a good professional feel to it. So these are the decorative chips. We're just finishing them off, sprinkling them all along the edge, and there it is. That's how we do it. And you can get different colored chips, and you can put more chips if you want. You can put less chips. You don't have to put any of the decorative chips if you don't like. This product that I got comes in like a tan or a gray color. But there it is, everybody. And if you see how this garage door, this has a mechanical garage door, you want to make sure you let it cure for about a day before you put that garage door and let it shut completely on there, because it will peel the next day when you pull it up if it's not cured. Okay, and read the instructions on cure time, because cure times, I think it's like a day for light traffic, meaning walking on it, and then like 3 or 4 days before you can actually drive on it. Okay, but please read all your instructions on the epoxy floor coating that you choose and follow these instructions, and it should come out killer. Hope you all love this video. Like I've said it before, we enjoy making it for you. Hope this helped you, and you can do this yourself, you know, or you can help someone do it.
So here's a finished look at our epoxy garage floor coating. Done. See this? Nice durable product, amazing gloss to it. Just really makes the floor pop. You know, when you drive home and you open up that garage door and you see this awaiting you after a long day of work, it's amazing. Oh yeah. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching our videos. Please subscribe to our channel, and hope to see you on the next one, everybody. CoKnowPro out.